Hi everyone. I wanted to record a quick video about the Western Accessibility Training course that is part of the homework starting Friday, day 17, I think. It's long-term homework. They don't need to do it immediately. They just need to do it before it's eventually due, which I think is 3 weeks from when it's assigned. You'll find it all in there. It's a pretty simple thing, but I just want to walk you through so that you can walk students through. So right now I'm at our TA resources page on Canvas. I've just placed at the very top of the immediate needs folder link to Western Accessibility Training course. You can of course transport this to your own Canvas site by just making your own and putting it in the module. So if you follow through and click on the site itself, this is the site that it takes you to. It's created by WebTech, one of the offices that manages the digital accounts at Western. It has some cool features on the side if you actually want to see. There's a dyslexic font that you can turn on that I kind of like a lot, but that's neither here nor there. What you want is show students this site and how to get there. It's just access.wwu.edu. Go on down and click Enroll in Western Accessibility Training. Now this is a Canvas course, so it will enroll you for this very short Canvas course. I've already done it, so it says I'm already enrolled. It'll be a quick feature. It'll simply say, would you like to enroll in this Canvas course? And you will say yes. Let's take a look at the course itself. So there are in total 5 modules in this course, though the last one is just an exit survey with 2 questions in it. So really there's 4 that cover different topics in accessible design. The first one talks through issues of the law. The second one talks through how to make accessible web pages, and this is one of the parts that we care about the most for our purposes. Next one is talking about how to make accessible dynamic media, meaning videos or audio texts. That one's also quite important if they take that extension project on the web text project. And then creating accessible PDFs. That might be useful to students. It might be useful to you. It certainly was useful to me. I learned some things in there too. And then, as I said, a survey that's very quick. It advances through pretty easily and then has a simple quiz. Things are not graded very harshly and they can retake the quiz as many times as they want. It took me less than an hour to finish this whole training. You could take longer than that if you were really paying super close attention. I admit I could have paid closer attention than I did, but I still learned a lot from it, and I got exposed to the general principles to make me aware of accessibility as something to care about when designing digital texts. So it's meant to sensitize students, it's meant to introduce them to the topics, to help them understand, for example, what alternative text tags are on photos and why they should use them. It won't make them experts in it, but it will introduce them to the basics. So they can do this at their own pace, but I recommend they just get it done pretty quickly. They watch through and read through all of these. They take the little quizzes. At the end, they will typically get an email after each of the quizzes that they do, which they could show you for evidence. But in terms of how they turn this in, what I would suggest is they go down to Module 5 and, well, if you wanted, they could do a PDF printout of this whole page, and you'd see all of the check marks that they did. If you want to open up the survey, as I said, the survey just has 2 questions. It says the date that I submitted it, list 2 techniques you learned, are there concepts that are still confusing? And I think I couldn't even think of one. That's not the important part, the submitted part. They can't get to the survey unless they've gone through the rest of the course. So if you wanted to, what I would probably do is either take a screenshot of this, which you can look up how to do online depending on what format you're using. I forget what it is for PC right now. Or you can decide you want to print, open PDF in Preview, or print as PDF is another thing that you'll often see. Let me print using system dialog. So if you find your way here, simply go down here to PDF, save as PDF. And I'll just open it so we can see. Oop. There we are. So that's the whole thing. If they were to simply upload this as a document for the assignment that this goes with, then they will have demonstrated that they took the class. And you're just looking out for the time there, and that's the most important part. That's how I would do it. I'd really advise you to take this accessibility course yourself, just so that you sort of know how to describe what it is. Again, it's very fast. You can move your way through it. This is my Halloween picture. You can move your way through it really pretty quickly and get the basics, which is what your students are going to end up with anyway. So I hope this is helpful. I hope that this is a nice smooth challenge for the students to do, and that it helps make their work a bit more mindful of the audiences that are going to receive it.